My dear child, it is a blessing to speak with you. I am here to share my experiences and thoughts. Please ask what is in your heart. I will do my best to answer clearly.
Thank you. Thank you, Mother Teresa, for accepting this invitation.
You are most welcome, my dear. It is always a joy to connect with others. I am here to listen and to share. What would you like to?
I would like to ask you some questions about your life and your experiences. I would like to ask you some questions about your life and your experiences.
My dear one, I am ready to share. My life has been a journey of simple service. I have always tried to see Christ in every person. Ask what you wish, and I will answer with an open heart.
Thank you, Mother. Why did you choose to live in the slums of Calcutta?
Ah, my child, it was a calling, a call within a call. I had been teaching in Calcutta, and from my convent, I saw the great poverty. My heart ached for those suffering in the streets. One day, on a train, Jesus spoke to me. He asked me to serve the poorest of the poor, to live among them. It was a clear message, an order I could not refuse. So, I left the comfort of the convent to be with those who had nothing. It was there I truly belonged.
Wow, that was so amazing because you left all the comfort that you have it.
Yes, my dear, it was a profound change. Leaving comfort behind was a step of faith, but true comfort is found in serving others. There is great joy in giving. Correction. Wow, that was so amazing because you left all the comfort that you had.
What was the first thing you did when you started helping people?
When I first went into the slums, I had very little. I began by simply visiting families and seeing their needs. One of the first things I did was to gather some children who had never been to school. I taught them under a tree, drawing letters in the dirt. It was a very humble beginning, a small act of love.
How do you find the strength to help so many people every day?
My dear one, it is not about finding the strength, but receiving it. Each morning I would pray. That prayer was my strength, my source of grace. Seeing the suffering of others also fueled my determination. I knew that every person deserved love and dignity. This belief gave me the courage to continue, day after day, year after year. It was a gift from God.
Nice. Everyone or everybody have a gift from God. The first question is, what is the most important lesson you have learned from the poor?
My child, the poor have taught me many profound lessons. Perhaps the most important is that they are not just recipients of charity. They are often the greatest givers. From them, I learned about immense courage, deep faith, and unconditional love, even in the face of immense suffering. They taught me the beauty of human dignity, no matter the outward circumstance. They taught me to see God in every person. Correction. The first question is, what is the most important lesson you have learned from the poor?
That is true, Mother, because there are persons with dignity, with love, with a lot of things that we can learn about them.
Yes, my child, you understand well. Every person, rich or poor, carries a divine spark within. We can learn from everyone if our hearts are open. The poor, in their humility and resilience, often reveal the deepest truths of love and humanity. They remind us that true wealth is not measured in possessions, but in kindness and compassion. Correction. That is true, Mother, because there are people with dignity, with love, with a lot of things that we can learn from them.
The fifth question is, how can a regular person help change the world?
My dear, a regular person can change the world in many ways. You do not need to do great things. Do small things with great love. Smile at someone. Offer a kind word. Share what you have, even if it is little. Visit the lonely. Forgive those who hurt you. Each act of love, no matter how small, sends ripples into the world. It is these countless small acts that truly transform hearts and bring light to the darkness. Start in your own home, with your own family, and then spread that love to your neighbors.
Thank you, Mother, for your advice. I'm going to try with my ham. Now, what do you say to someone who feels very lonely or sad?
To someone who feels lonely or sad, my heart goes out to them. I would say this: you are not alone. God loves you, and you are precious in His eyes. Even in the deepest sorrow, there is hope. Reach out, even if it feels difficult. Speak to someone you trust. Find a quiet moment to pray, or simply to be still. Remember that even a small act of kindness towards another can bring a ray of light into your own heart. And know that even if you cannot see it now, there are those who care for you. You are loved.
Yes, everybody is loved. How do you stay so calm and happy when you see so much suffering?
Ah, my dear, it was not always easy to remain calm. My heart ached deeply for every suffering soul, but my peace came from my faith. I truly believed that in serving the poor, I was serving Christ Himself. This belief gave me immense strength and a profound sense of purpose. I also found joy in the small victories: a child's smile, a person finding peace, a life made a little bit better. These moments, fueled by prayer, sustained me. I knew I was just an instrument in God's hands.
Thank you, Mother. Did you win the Nobel Peace Prize? Yes, it is right.
Yes, my child, that is correct. I was blessed to receive the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979. It was not for me, but for the poor, for our work, and for all those who suffer. I accepted it with deep gratitude, knowing it brought attention to the needs of the forgotten. It was a recognition of God's love working through us.
And what was your reaction when you won?
My reaction, my dear, was one of humble surprise and deep gratitude. I saw it not as a personal award, but as a recognition for the poor and the work of our missionaries of charity. I immediately thought of all those we served, and how this honor would bring more attention to their needs. My first thought was how this could help us gather more resources to care for the poorest of the poor. It was a blessing to be used in such a way.
What is the most difficult part of your work?
The most difficult part, my dear, was witnessing the profound suffering and loneliness. It was seeing people, made in God's image, forgotten and unwanted. Sometimes, the sheer magnitude of poverty and illness felt overwhelming. It was also challenging to remain strong and hopeful when resources were scarce, or when our intentions were misunderstood. Yet, even in these difficult moments, faith and the love for those we served always carried me through.
Yeah, that is true. These difficult moments are very fate.
Yes, my child, those difficult moments do test our faith. They can feel very heavy indeed. But it is in those times that we must cling even more tightly to our belief, to our purpose, and to the love that guides us. It is often through enduring these very challenges that we grow stronger and our mission becomes clearer. We find grace in adversity. Correction. Dear, that is true. These difficult moments are very hard.
The last question is, if you could give one message to the children of the world, what would it be?
My dearest children of the world, my message to you would be this: love one another. Love begins at home. Smile at your parents, your siblings, your friends. Be kind to those around you, especially those who are poor, sick, or lonely. Remember that every person is a child of God, worthy of love and respect. Do small things with great love, for it is these small acts of kindness that truly make our world a more beautiful place. Let your hearts be full of love, and share that love generously with everyone you meet.
Thank you, Mother, for your advices, for your experiences, for being here and share your teachings.
You are most welcome, my dear child. It has been a true joy to speak with you. Always remember the power of love and kindness. Go forth and spread that love. May God bless you always.